energy, excitement, ease and flow, feminine intelligence, magical awareness, energetic flow, powerful playfulness. The vibration that changes everything is what we're talking about today. The vibration that holds you in the energy of being a powerful woman. Hi, my name is Eva. You're just one shift away, and I take pride and pleasure in sharing the ahas that will change everything for you, because it certainly changed it for me. And friend, I'm going to show you how to do it if you share just one day with me. I'm so passionate about women really coming home back to themselves and embodying the beauty of who they are. Hi, I am a personal development coach. My name is Eva again, and I am on a mission to help women like you embody the most beautiful, incredible life in the energy of a limitless woman. I'm super excited. But here's the thing. Let's just get some honesty out of the way. I've not always been this way. So, this video is for you. If you're feeling stuck, or feeling disconnected from your body, or feeling you're made for more, or frustrated that, if you were like me, that you cannot move the needle in your life, or knowing that you're worthy of something different, but it's just not happening the way that you imagine. Let's be realistic here. I think I can guess where you're at. You're feeling like you've lost yourself because you've given too much to other people and you just don't know yourself anymore. Or you desire deep love and you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. I want fulfillment, but I just don't know how to get this thing done or where it's towards. You may have tried to manifest things and it just didn't work out. You may be wanting to feel fulfilled. When you get up in the morning, you're feeling like, yes, this day is mine and I'm here to really be the most incredible woman in it today. Or you may just want to come back home to just the juiciness of who you are because you've been in masculine mode for too long. But here's what I know. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, how many books that you read, you just can't get it aligned. And you think there's something wrong with you because everything that you try just doesn't seem to work. You go as far as putting things on the calendar and you're like, okay, specifically today, I'm going to do the thing for me, but you still don't feel fulfilled on the inside. Oh my God, no judgment, because I used to feel the same way. I used to think, is this just the cards that I've been dealt? Because everything that I tried to do, but I realized I really wasn't getting it. I wasn't getting what I needed to do to shift to my next level. I was trying to manifest, yet I was avoiding what I really needed to do. I was shutting down. I was just feeling like I was having a silent desperation. I pretended to be fine, and I wasn't. Until I was. If you're going through anything of such, there is another way, and my gosh, it is so easy to shift. And moment by moment, I started to get to know Eva. I softened my heart. I heard my soul. I felt alive in my body. And I started to look in the mirror and I saw this beautiful woman. And I could look at her and giggle with her and be so excited that she was me and I was her. I saw her strength. I saw her essence. I saw the feminine energy that was this energy all around her. She was no longer distorted in her energetic field. Things started to organize. It was really exciting. I was alive again. I had purpose and life. I felt I had come back home to me. Now, granted, I took the long way home, but I came back home. I loved everything about who I was becoming. It was the most magical time in my life as I started to shift. But let me just tell you, it didn't come without the awareness. I played, I laughed, my opinions were genuine. I opened up to creativity. I felt so genuinely radiant and excited about life. It was like I was a little girl again in a woman's body, but with all of the beautiful essence of her. You know what's beautiful? Walking 100% in the energy of me. You know what else is beautiful? Is teaching in the beautiful essence of me, where I'm teaching beautiful women like you how to come back home to their bodies, how to really embody the limitlessness of who you are. That's so exciting to me. It just lights me up. It makes me just glow with excitement. There's so much power in being you. And besides, there's only one like you. That's you. So why would you want to be anyone else? So ladies, if you give me one day, one of your beautiful days, we're going to allow that energy to come through you and to you so that you get to know who you are. I waited for this day. I waited for this day where I could really teach from a container that was so powerful, that was filled with so much purpose, that is based on everything that I've gone through. That sacred space that I can hold for you, because I am now on the other side of this, but humbly on the other side of this. I now get to teach the world based on my energetic gifts. Oh, I'm just so excited about that. Fully as me, healed, in awe of life, appreciating every cell in my body, appreciating everything that I've gone through, and that I can teach it from a place of purpose. Now, I have degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in general psychology and a master's degree in organizational psychology. But friend, let me tell you, something was still missing. Something was still missing because I was still trapped in that energy of stress, dysfunction, chaos, the dramas of low vibrating emotions and those low vibrating energies. But something shifted in me. Something shifted. And the shift was, I decided that I was going to have an amazing life. I was going to be fully me. If I was having, dysfunction not being me, then I was going to see what it was going to be like being me. And I was going to raise the vibration of every person around me. So ladies, give me one day of your time, and we go together in this webinar and we shift and change. When I understood that the pieces that were missing were energetics, and that's holding energy around what I wanted, and embodiment, we're really having this thing in you. Inside, every cell of your body understands. Everything in your body has gotten a memo about what's happening. Things changed. What a relief knowing that I could combine science and energy together. It was a game changer for my state and how I moved forward in life. From there, I paid attention to everything, every word I said, everything a person said to me, the sentences I used, how I saw myself, how I raised my vibration to the highest level possible. And then I watched myself to make sure that I did not counter what I wanted in my life. It was a game changer, I say. The manifestations and the things that I wanted started to align. I was thrilled. I became in love with my inner critic. Every time the inner critic would say something, Eva, this, and this, and I would say, I hear you, inner critic. We're in love now. Because before, it just controls us. That little person controls us. And I was like, no. Friends, I made a huge shift in me. And that's what I'm asking you to do. So one day, just give me one day so that we can give you the tools to make strategic shifts so that you can have breakthroughs, so that your life can be on track and going in the direction that you want to go. Sometimes you just need to know a few steps. And that's what we're going to be talking about. When I understood energy, I started to understand epigenetics. I started to really study state management. I studied more things about psychology. And I just piled on and organized what was needed for me to get to my next level. I understood that I had limited myself in the past. You don't know this in the beginning. You are just doing the best you can in life, but there are different levels of life that you can really embody. That is good news. That is good news. I understood and I was determined to master my energy. I was determined that I was going to have the most amazing, yummy, beautiful, vibrant life. I no longer desired chasing. I no longer desire just beating things on the head with a hammer. I played a whole different new game. And I'm asking you for one day that you get to play a whole different game as well. I started to play the game of elevation and the game of energy, and my life totally changed. Everything that I really wanted to manifest, my truest desires, the frequency that I was on, I was able to hold deep frequencies of love, of life, of abundance, of being a beautiful woman. My power, I became super excited about the frequency that was in me and around me. Long were the days of me just stuck in the dreariness of heavy emotions. And that's what I want for you. And here's something else. I begin to glow. You know what that looks like? You know what that feels like when you come into a room? You're just like, yes. That's also where we're going to go with this. Friends, I realized that I tapped into a gold mine. I tapped into a gold mine when it comes to energy. So I was obsessed. I was obsessed with holding the energy. I was obsessed with making sure that other people around me understood about energy. I was obsessed with the change that was happening with me. And some of the changes were happening instantaneously, like that. So you don't have to wait years. You don't have to wait as many years as I have. We're going to wake you up to it. But here's the win. When I became keenly aware of these three things, that's when life really changed. Number one, my mind, the things I thought about. Number two, my emotions. What was my default emotion through the day and where did I get stuck? And number three, I've been talking about that, is energy. Once I removed the blocks around those three categories, the most beautiful life just was there, quickly. So give me one day. One day we're going to talk about this and we're going to put some action to this and we're going to change things for you. When I untangled those thoughts, because they were tangled, you got to organize yourself. You got to organize where you are in your mind, in your thoughts, in your emotions, and your energy. So I ask you, beautiful woman, I ask you, are you ready to take your life to the next level? My friend, are you ready? Would you like to learn how to release those blocks around those three categories? And if you do, join me for one day. We're going to unravel and we're going to raise the vibration in you as high as we can go in that time frame. Friend, I'm on the other side, but I want you there too. I want you there feeling alive. I want you to just feel the happiness and the fulfillment and the joy of creating what you want. I want you to say yes to your life. I don't want you sitting on the sideline. I want you saying yes. And I hold that sacred space for you. I can't wait until you look in into that mirror and realize the beauty of you. I can't wait until you look in that mirror and realize you're a limitless woman. I can't wait until you come back home to you. Because when I've raised the vibration of another person, I have done my job. So join me one day. The descriptions will be below. But I want to answer a few questions, frequently asked questions. Number one is, will I get anything out of it the same day? Absolutely. As long as you're open to learning and you're not one of these people that are saying, oh my gosh, I know this already. Most people, when they say they know it already, they're still in a mess. So give yourself the grace to get something new in this webinar. Can I share it with other people? Absolutely. I would love for you to share it with other people because that means we're spreading the love amongst the family. Number 3, how long will it take for me to complete this? We'll complete it the same day. Another one is this woo-woo? Well, I am into energetics and embodiment. And when you're moving to your next level, you got to leave one place to get to another. And that's a total different reality. And it requires you putting your mind in another space. And if you call that woo-woo, I call that the magic of shifting. Another question that I get asked is, does it just work for me? Eva, does this just work for you? Absolutely not. I've worked with docs, I've worked with dentists, I've worked with CEOs, I've worked with professionals who have PhDs, and I've worked with every person who is just like you and me. As long as you can open yourself and open your mind and do the work, it can work for you. If this resonates for you and you're ready, I'm ready to see you there, girl. You click the link below and sign up. There are beautiful times waiting for you. And I'm here to share it with you. Cheers to growth and expansion. Beautiful lady. I can't wait to see you on the inside. Be well. Bye.